Jimmy, and it's that time of year again. A time for pumpkin buckets from McDonald's, for creepy old dime store records, and for these Halloween cardboard decoration things. Yes, it's Halloween again, that time of year that I love. And so does everyone else now, apparently. But I don't want to bore you with that. I want to take you back to a magic time in the late 90s, 1998 to be exact, a time when miracles happened, and a time when Todd McFarlane ruled the world. He's still doing that new Spawn movie, right? Because, you know, he talks about it all the time. Yes, it's the original line of Todd McFarlane's movie Maniacs figures. I know it's hard to believe nowadays, seeing that a new Freddy or Jason figure comes out every 5 minutes, but back in the day, these things didn't grow on trees. Really, the only time you'd see characters like this on merchandise were the random expensive model kit or some sort of 80s kitsch. It's still the coolest thing ever. This was the first time these characters were captured in articulated form, and coming from someone who was there at the time, it was really awesome to see. But boy, were these things hard to find. I had to drive from one sun coast to the other looking for these goddamn things. But seriously though, I would have driven 50 miles for a Freddy figure. As a fan at that time, we were thirsty for this. You see, horror films were still kind of a taboo at that time. They were one of those things that you thought only you and your goofy friends talked about. Like, nobody real could actually care about this stuff. Nobody gave a about these characters but me. Look at this, $9.99. This will be at least a $25 figure now. I like that it's Species 2, like as opposed to Species 1. There is a variant of this figure that has nipples, so yeah, the 90s were awesome. So these are all the figures they had in the first line, but I don't have Patrick. As you can see, Freddy comes with his little dummy from the third movie. Nothing more glorious in this world than the appearance of the New Line Cinema logo. This one is definitely my favorite, the Leatherface. I just could not believe when I saw this that there was actually a Leatherface figure. A lot of stores like Toys R Us and whatnot would sell these, and apparently they would put the head in the bucket like behind the bone frame. Because I guess it was too grotesque for children. And yes, each of these came with like this bone frame thing that had like the poster on it. Which is cool, but, I mean, they're totally useless in every way. I know it's hard to imagine, but back in the day you couldn't just simply walk into a Walgreens, even in October, and find something with these characters on it. Hell, you could buy a Leatherface costume for a 5-year-old now. You can buy a sexy Leatherface costume, a sexy Freddy costume. You can find the sexy version of all these. Go ahead, Google them. Sexy Jason. Yeah. Sexy Chucky. Yeah. Sexy little girl from The Ring. Wait, that one doesn't... You know, I remember when I was a teenager and I met the actors who played Jason and Pinhead. I didn't have anything for him to sign because that shit didn't exist. But I made the best of it. Hell, it was 1994 and I was 14 years old. I couldn't even afford a f***ing Fango. And they signed it, but in those days they'd sign it for free. You know what? I'm not going to pussyfoot around it anymore. As much as I love to talk about these figures, I really just want to talk about you, because you're a phony. Most of you have no real interest in Halloween or fall in general. Why would you? Fall is when everything dies. Kids go back to school. All the kids die. Because when I was growing up, when I was a teenager, nobody liked Halloween, and nobody liked fall but me. Yes, that's right. I'm a Halloween hipster. But I don't own vinyl. I own records. I'm not that type of hipster. But still, VHS forever. Here's your Facebook posts in May. Oh, only 6 more months till Halloween. August. Oh, only 3 more months till Halloween. Second week of October. Yay, only 2 more weeks till Halloween. The day after. Only 364 days till next Halloween! Christmas. the new year. Only 9 more months till Halloween! And by the way, Hocus Pocus sucks. Hard.
Hello, Jimmy. We're the ghosts of Halloween past, present, and future. And we've come to remind you of the true spirit of Halloween.
No.
Did he just say no?
Feliz Navidad.